Oh my god. I just noticed that when I recorded the first time, I did not have my mic turned on. Oh my god, all my hard work for 17 minutes down the drain. I could have been finished by 11:30, but I got work tomorrow, but I can talk about this entire data download very easily now. I got all the info that I'm looking for, so starting off from the bottom up. New part 2 stuff right here. Super easy Majin Vegeta. New part 2 LR, Gohan and Goten possessed. Then we have the free to play units, Trunks possessed, Goten possessed, and Gohan possessed. Then we got the World Tournament ECAs and the new World Tournament LR, which I'm actually have to fucking grind. Uh it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't think I have to do it again, but I casually grind the World Tournament. But when new stuff like this comes out, I got no choice but to grind. Dude, I have to showcase these units. You guys know that, right? And they're coming, and she's coming in like 2 days. Bro, I have to work that day. Anyways, let's talk about them. Starting from since the since Global already posted their info since this morning, we'll just talk about them straight up. Actually, before we do anything, let's take a look at their stats. Vegeta's will stay the same. But where are their stats looking like right here? Oh, it's 5,000 across the board. That's right, they're int. Uh, so yeah, looking pretty nice right there for int unit. They're gonna need it. 3 key 200% to body and minor joined forces. Sure, we haven't seen joined forces in a while actually, so kind of glad that we got it. Kind of glad. That's something I didn't even mention previously when I recorded the first time. The point of this unit really is to dodge. They are very dodge reliant from their intro to the bottom of their passive where they need corroded body and mind, which if you put them under baby's team, it will work. The difference is if a boss cancels dodge, they are a literal fish. Like you can't even buff them up through dodge if dodge is cancelled. That's the only thing I'll say. Otherwise, they are a literal dodge or die unit. They're pretty good. Their active skill is really good. It's just that they are very dodge reliant. That's the it's not even a given. It's a literal fact. Like sure, they're really strong. They're really good. But if their dodge is canceled, they're a fish. Would I summon for them? Probably not. Probably not. Honestly, but they're pretty good. I like it. Going to Majin Vegeta though, I think Majin Vegeta is pretty fantastic. Oh yeah, here's the 18 key as well. Greatly raises attacking defense for 3 turns and it raises attacking defense for 3 turns. Animations are pretty decent actually. But Majin Vegeta is actually pretty good. Has orb changing, gets support, uh, gets 70% damage reduction if you fulfill most of the requirements. He does get key a lot more easily now, thankfully. But he's very good. I like him. Just like super ECAs, their super attack effects or their super attacks don't change at all. So don't expect too much out of it. But I think he'll work a lot better now in World Tournament. Yeah, in World Tournament, most or events with mostly multiple enemies. So I think he's pretty damn solid now, in my opinion. But that's enough of them. They're both really good. It's just as you know, I'm not gonna summon for Goten and Gohan. Yeah, we do have tickets from today's Dokkan day, so if you get them through those, congratulations. That's the only thing I'll say. Otherwise, good luck. They're coming out tomorrow though. In terms of the other stuff, we'll talk about the free-to-play units right here, right now. You can Dokkan Awaken them through the revamped Dragon Ball story, which is, I believe, this one right here. It's the revamped Dragon Ball story, the baby saga story, which is where you'll be able to Dokkan awaken all these guys in here, which, by the way, they are fucking good. The only thing I'll say is that you have to run them under baby's team, and the reason is that they're orb changing. They change from their own respective type to SCR. They are literally almost one-to-one, except their typings are different, and they support a little bit differently between each other. Like, this is almost one-to-one. They get 100% attack and defense, they orb change from their respective types to SCR, they get damage reduction and dodge, they get guard, they get 200% attack and defense. What else? They get 50% attack and defense per every corroded body and mind on the team. They give some sort of support depending on the unit that you are trying to use, but they are still very good. And they also give support down here as well. Like, I believe, Goten gives 5% dodge. Gohan gives 5% damage reduction. And Trunks gives 10% chance to crits. Plus, the conditions to use them are pretty straightforward. You put them in slot 3, or you can use their support, or all this down here, starting from first appearance, which really isn't much of a deal. They're just asking you to put them in slot 3, which is fine, I guess, in most cases. Just depends on how you use them, but they're all really good. Actually, what are their stats looking like? I feel like Trunks's is a little more spread nicely compared to Goten's, and kind of similar to Gohan's, but they're all very good in their own respective way. Yeah, I'll have to talk about each of them by, was it tomorrow again? Yeah, they're coming out tomorrow. They're coming out at the same time as the Part 2 LR. Alright, enough with them. They're all really good. They're very good in their own respective way. Would I recommend farming them? Yeah, of course they're freaking free to play. They're freaking free to play units. I highly recommend using them. The only thing is that, like I mentioned, you have to use. They're asking you to run these 3 free to play units under the new Dokkan Fest Baby, who is an SCR unit. And I'm assuming that because they're orb changing and stuff, you can use SCR Baby to heal back up if he stacks enough. But that's just how I see things. Alright. Let's take a look at the newest stuff on the top right here, which I wanted to take my time on. Let's talk about Chi-Chi. And I think I've ever pulled up already here. Yep. She's a Goku family 14 with 30. And by the way, let's admire the art first, as this is the first time I'm looking at it too. And she goes in from her world tournament, well, actually just her casual outfit that she wore at the world tournament, so then going into her wedding outfit when she married Goku. It's cute, by the way. I do like the transition too. She her 12 key raises attack for 1 turn, and then she stacks defense. Gets 50% defense permanently, which is huge because she stacks in 12 key. So if she does an additional super, she'll consistently get that a lot faster. She greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on here. It's nothing too crazy, but it'll work out. This is what I'm interested in. Yeah, I can't talk today. This is what I'm interested in. The passive. What is this? Oh, she has an intro. She only has an intro if there's a character's name includes Goku. Oh, so if there's a Goku on the team, she gets an intro. Okay. Okay. And she's on Dragon Ball. No, Earthlings. I was like, Dragon Ball Earthlings? No, she's on Earthlings. Oh. What's her lyrics go? Oh, so you can put her under. You can put her under Tao, but really, I recommend putting her under Yamcha or Kid Goku. One of the two right here. Because Goku. Oh, actually, let me see. No, I think as long as there's a name called Goku, you should be fine. It's very easy to get. She gets a permanent 6 key, 159% attack and defense. And for 2 turns, she gives Goku family allies 3 key, 70% attack. That's pretty nice. Her base kit gives her 100% attack and defense. She has a high chance to launch an additional super. Okay. And she has a high chance to crit. High chance. Okay, sure. I'll take it. Kind of don't like this. Kind of don't like this, but it's something. Let's see. When there's a Goku family category ally in the rotation, other than herself, of course, she gets 300% attack and defense. She has a great chance of launching an additional super. Oh my goodness, sure. Sure. And then she gives all allies 20% defense. So she has a lot of support, which is pretty nice actually. And then if there's a Goku in the rotation, she gets another 3 key, 159% attack and defense. She has a guaranteed additional, has a great chance of becoming super. And then she gives 30% defense to all allies. Okay, that's pretty good. And then when she attacks, she gets 150% attack and defense. And then each time this unit attacks, she gets 20% dodge during that turn. And it resets. So, if I'm doing the math correctly on it, she gets, if you do it this way, normal super from her, let's say she reaches 24 keys, so that's 1 super. Then her, what do you call it? Her quote unquote additional super from here, so that's 2 supers. Another super from here, that's 3 supers. Then this is also 4. It's a guaranteed additional attack, so this one will technically count as 2 at minimum. But it's only if you get this condition satisfied with a Goku on rotation. But let's say you do have a Goku on rotation, you'll get 2 attacks minimum. That gives her 40% chance to dodge. But if you get every attack / super attack, that means in her passive she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If she gets 5 supers from her normal super attacks, from her passives, and from her potential system, that's 100% chance to dodge. If she gets all 5, there is a chance that you can get all 5 and you'll get 100% chance to dodge. But the super attack ones, the ones that ask for additional super, like you have a high chance to do a super or some shit like that, those need to proc in order for her to do actual work. The good thing is that those additional supers will just give her defense. I think she's a really good unit. 55%? That's actually not too bad, actually. Links, she'll link up with them pretty nicely. Oh, Chi-Chi, I forgot about her. Yeah, maybe she'll link up pretty nicely with her too. You know, it just really depends, and this also works as well. It just really depends on how I'm gonna put this unit together. But I think she's pretty freaking solid as well. Jeez, for the world tournament, I just need to get 1. I just need to get 1, and that's it. Just 1 copy, maybe 2, just to satisfy my dupes, so then I could try to grind up 3 later on. It's not much. It's not much. It's not much, guys. I'm gonna have to grind it up anyways. Alright, now I've talked about her enough. Let's take a look. Oh shit, I took off Proton. I'll have to get back on there, I guess. But let's take a look at the new ECAs very quickly. So starting off with the World Tournament Goku. Actually, World Tournament Hellfighter 17. Or is it Hellfighter 17? Yeah. Oh, Iron King's gonna love this unit, man. 3 keys 70% to SCR, so I'm assuming. Yeah, 3 keys 70%. He gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. Does supreme damage and lowers attack by 30%. This is where the interesting part begins. So he gets 170% attack and defense with, I'm assuming, a great chance. No, high chance to dodge. And what the hell is this? So he gives all Android category allies 1 key, 30% attack and 20% defense. And then he gives all corroded body and mind. No, not corroded body and mind. What am I saying? Artificial life form, 1 key, 30% attack and 20% defense. Interesting. It should have been corroded body and mind, but they gave him artificial life form. I'm not against that, actually. And then on 12 he gets 170% attack and defense, and then a 17% chance to dodge. And if there's an android or artificial life form category ally in the rotation other than this unit, gets 100% attack, 70% defense, and then gets a guaranteed additional that's a high chance of becoming a super. Interesting. So they're asking you to run an android / artificial life form team. But he's Hellfighter 17. But the only units I could work in here would be Super 17. And then this Dokkan Fest fusing Super 17. Which, by the way, has not gotten an EZA yet, and I'm surprised that they haven't done so for this celebration. I thought that would make sense for them, but I guess it's not. He's an interesting one. Requires, well, he needs them both if you want to support, and he's gonna get some himself because of him being on both categories at the same time. All right, interesting. All right, Goku, give me what you got. 3 key 100%. It's 30% attack defense. Has a 30% chance to stun and lowers attack by 20%. He gets 259% attack and defense with 2 guaranteed additionals that each of them having a high chance to super. Oh, that's not too bad. And then has a high chance to crit. And then every time he attacks, he gets 40% attack and defense up to max of 200. And then he gets 10% damage reduction. Yeah, he gets 10% damage reduction up to max of 50. Okay, that's not bad actually. And if there's a world tournament category ally on the team, he gets 3 key, 159% attack and defense, and then 30% chance. Attention rate. I forget what that one is. Is that crit? I think it is crit, yeah, 30% crit. And if there's a world tournament category ally on rotation, other than this unit, he gets 100% attack and defense. He gets a guaranteed super. And then for 2 turns, when attacking, okay, so when attacking, he gives 20% attack and defense to all allies for 2 turns. Okay, so basically, he relies on world tournament units. Yeah, so he relies on world tournament units, and there's a couple, I guess. You know, you can run the Tech 23rd World Tournament Goku. You can also run Yamcha and stuff. You can also run this guy. But he's not on Dragon Ball. Sure. The World Tournament ECAs aren't that bad. I think 17's the most weirdest one, but I think Goku's not too bad. I know Chi-Chi's freaking good. At least we have 4, 5 really good units in here, which is really nice. Going down the list in here though, what do we have over here? We're talking about those. Intensified Fight Stage 10, Super East Extreme Z Battle, or Majin Vegeta, Burst Mode. This is the Super 17 fight, 60th World Tournament. Jesus, I'm tired. And then trade jewels, blah 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 blah. Oh, I guess that's everything. Yeah. This is the idle animation. So this is the new Part 2 LR idle animation, which is pretty simple. But I said but long enough. All of them are good. Chi-Chi's really good. World tournaments are interesting, I guess. The free-to-play units are insanely good. I guess they can work with them, and then you have to run them under. They're asking you to run them under the SCR baby, and then Majin Vegeta is really good as well. I think this is a pretty solid day to download. We got some events coming up. We got new units coming into play starting tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think. I might drop this tomorrow first, and then all the other videos will get pushed back. And we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.